Hey guys, the gate was 1.4 million. That's U.S. dollars. Attendance was 12,144. The bonuses tonight went to Hakeem, Jeff Neal, and then Davison and Pantoja. They all won $50,000. Congratulations to them. And then the 50-50 raffle that we did for the Edmonton Oilers Foundation did $75,000. It's a huge number, so very cool. For charity, woohoo. Who has the first question?
Right here, Dan. Happy birthday, first of all.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thoughts on the main event? I mean, Max Holloway goes out there and lands an outrageous number of strikes again, defends his title. Just what did you make of what he did tonight?
Yeah, he looked good, especially as active as he's been lately, and coming off the 155-pound, shot at the title. I thought Frankie did a really good job. Max has had this thing where he's just been overwhelming people, just walking them down and destroying them. And I think Frankie did a good job tonight of using his speed and his movement to make sure that Max didn't do that to him tonight and was able to, take it to a decision. Canada's been a hotbed for years. I mean, when GSP ruled the world, this place was bananas, man. It was crazy. And we still come up here and, the fans are incredible. Love coming up here and doing fights.
Round, there was a moment where it's almost like you both connected and you both dropped to the floor. Was that the left hand or was that a headbutt?
I looked at the video. I hit him with the left hand and made his head collide with mine.
Okay.
And then that dropped us both.
And then following that, there was a moment where you both sort of hit each other and there was this crazy, frantic exchange. Were you expecting more of that? Because obviously he's known as a bit of a wild man.
Yeah, I was expecting that. And that was actually, we were trying to avoid doing that. But I like that. How I fight is I like to fight like that. So if you want to throw down with me, I'll throw down with you. Everything went as expected. I knew he was a wild man. And the crazy thing about it, my coach actually called an audible on the bus on the way to the fight. He was like, hey, it might get ugly. We might have to take him down and finish the fight with a ground and pound. And that's what we did. Put out the win.
I thought I did well. I did the best I can. I just got to give him hats off to Max. He was able to get the tide going in certain rounds. Even rounds I thought I was doing well, he was able to flip the tides here and there.
I mean, one judge had him for all 5 rounds. Did you feel in there that you took a few rounds off him, though?
I thought I won a couple. It's tough to really say when you're in there. I guess I got to watch the fight. But my team thought I won a couple, too. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I can obviously tell you're extremely disappointed. I mean, can you just explain kind of your emotion after, I know you really wanted to regain that title, and obviously didn't pan out tonight.
Yeah, I'm heartbroken, man. It's tough. It's tough when you want something really that bad and can't get it. And I've been close, so many times before.
Do you think at all about what you do from here?
No, not yet. I'm not going nowhere. You're gonna lose in life, man. Can't let it keep you down, And I've lost before. It's just what it is. Never held me back.
Been a while since you've met an opponent that was that durable in there. She was taking all your shots and everything. Were you surprised that you couldn't get Felicia out of there during the 3 rounds?
I was training and then respect all my opponents. I know if they're there because they're tough. And actually, Felicia helped me. Something I'm working patient. And I saw, when I was punching her, I saw her face. She can start change a little bit. But, I continue my focus, what I want to do. And it changed a little bit. Just helping me for work my patient and finish the time I'm supposed to finish.
Yeah, and you got cut in the fight, and you said that was the first time. And it seems like it's almost something you take pride in. Why did you almost seem to enjoy the fact you had a cut on you?
My mom probably know proud this cut. It's in the fight. I never have a cut before. It's first time. What's happened, Amanda? We fight each other, and then the 50-50, I got a cut. This happened. About Felicia, I try work different a little bit. I try move around. I try see the opportunity when I have the punch. I think this different fight. I have 3 rounds to finish the fight. I just figured out this now. I always want to finish the fight in the first round, and I just learn, learning every day. I was really happy about this fight. I don't have any pressure. I was 13 years defeated, have to 13 years champion, and then so much pressure on my back. I was fighting happy today, patient, happy, doing my best, and happy. I just have 3 rounds to finish the fight, and I try, And she's tough. She's moving around. She's tough.
Max, congratulations on the victory tonight. First of all, what do you think of the new belt that's sitting there in front of you?
It's dope. I told you guys it kind of reminds me of Power Ranger. I heard Power Rangers is doing a reboot. If they're looking for a Green Ranger, holla at your boy, ready for Takeover Hollywood too. But like I said, it's I got a Soul Stone. I got one on here already. I don't know if it's Frankie's or Brian's, but it's on there, so it's cool.
Very nice. How'd you feel about your performance tonight?
I felt good. I felt real good. I got to find myself early in that fight. I told, I kept hearing people saying that his wrestling was going to be too much. I kept people here saying that his pressure on me was going to be too much. So I wanted to go 5 rounds and remind everybody that the Blessed Express is on the move. Blessed Era is still in full effect, and that's what we did.
You mentioned wanting to go 5 rounds. I mean, I imagine if you had the chance to finish him, you probably would have. But it seemed pretty close at the end of that 3rd round, and then he kind of took you down right at the end. That was the one takedown you got. Is that the biggest opportunity you saw to finish the fight?
I always want to finish the fight. I always trying to finish the fight, but Frankie is a legend, guys. He's a legend. He's the dude. He's been in there with the best of them, and he is one of the best. And I just couldn't find the shots. I couldn't land the shots, and it is what it is. I felt great.
Yeah, I mean, what does it mean to you? You praised him so much leading up to this fight. It was all respect afterwards. What does it mean to have his name on your resume now?
It means a lot. Without the guys like Frankie Edgar, you wouldn't have guys like me. Frankie Edgar was the inspiration. Drake said, train till your idols become your rivals, and we're here. And he's a beast, you can't take nothing away from Frankie. He's still a legend. He's been in top 5 forever in 2 different weight classes, in a weight class where he was very undersized. Boy looked kind of big today, though, but it was super fun. It was super fun. Like I said, I'm trying to be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, not the best featherweight in the world. I'm trying to be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and Frankie is one of the guys to help me one step towards that goal.